How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days, and welcome back to part 4 of our Ankh Charm series, looking at farming AFK all the parts of the Ankh Shield. So I picked up the Cobalt Shield from the dungeon. Our first farm was getting the Bezoar. The second farm got 4 parts, the Trifold Map, Megaphone, Fast Clock, and Blindfold. And our last farm, pre-hard mode in the dungeon, got the armored Nazar. Today we're going to look at getting the vitamins and the armor polish, both in the same farm, in an underground corruption cavern farm. So stay tuned and we'll have a look at the farm. Okay guys, so this is the farm in operation. And as you can see from the map, it's in a large underground cavern layer biome. And I'll just put the depth meter on. It's about 436 below, well, it's exactly below, and that's where we can get the hard mode corruption mobs spawning. So I'll just take that back off. So basically the trap is a bit of a take on a standard fighter AI lava trap. I've used a hammer to smooth out the edges because flying mobs will fly up a ramp and into the pit. Quick look at the loot box. So this farm collects, and I love doing loot boxes, just because I like to test the traps. It collects vitamins. It actually gets blindfolds as well, which is cool. We've got a few armor polishes, and it does spawn mimics. So mimic fans, again, you will get mimic gear. Cursed flames are collected from some of the mobs when you jump outside of the trap. And yeah, you get some really good stuff with this. Now basically all that's happening is the mobs are spawning off screen and flying into the trap. You'll notice I'm slightly higher than I'd normally be, and it's because of the clinger mobs that are spawning, which are hard mode corruption mobs. And I'll jump outside of the trap to hopefully show you. Where are they? Yeah, there was one there. So off screen, clingers can spawn around here. And basically I was using the dart traps to get rid of them. And then I realised I had to make where you stand in the trap a bit higher off the ground. And I'll just get the ravens outside. A bit higher so the clingers actually poke their heads up while you're farming. I'm not too worried about the Souls of Night collecting in this trap here, because remember, it's not what we're farming. So I don't worry too much about loot drops that aren't part of the traps. So all these darts are doing, they're not killing anything else except for the stationary clingers. There's another one there. And these spears are just placed so they'll slowly kill them while letting all the other mobs get to the trap. Also, I've got, pardon me, these 2 little walls here are just to stop the corruptors. They'll fly into it and then sort of fall back in the trap. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I'll put the wiring up for you. And as you can see, ravens, save me, save me. Okay, the wiring is not too crazy. Oh, there's a mimic. And deal with that. All it is, I actuated some spear traps, which are linked up to this 1-second timer. I've got the teleporter linked up just to here. And then using the green, I've just linked up the spears and the darts just off the side here. Make sure you actuate the dart traps so mobs can walk in off screen. That's pretty much it. So once you're inside the trap, all I recommend is summoning whatever summon you're using. Ravens, pygmies, baby slimes, it really doesn't matter. They'll just help with the occasional enchanted axe hammer that comes in, or the world feeders, the little worms that crawl through. But apart from that, guys, as you can see, get some pretty good loot. You can even jump out occasionally and do a bit of fighting if you want. But I left this AFK and this is what I was managed to collect with this trap. So, we've only got 1 item left, I believe, for our Ankh Shield to be complete. So we will farm that next episode. If you want any help with the dimensions of this trap, I'll just put the map up again. It's about 60 each side. I've got the ceiling way higher than it needs to be, but I got excited with a rocket launcher. And it's about 45 blocked underneath. And I just used bricks because they're nice and cheap to make. Alright guys, smash that like button if you found this useful. Leave a comment if you've got any questions about this farm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really helps. It gives us more people to support each other. And yeah, we can get to 2,000 for that nice giveaway coming up. Alright guys, stay happy. And this is HappyDays signing out.